Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us is the XHData D-808. This is an AM, FM, shortwave, single sideband, longwave, airband, portable radio. Does all those things. It's awesome. In this video, I'm going to perform an evening medium wave band scan. But before I do, I'm going to go over features. I'll do a little size comparison, and then we'll go ahead and cruise the evening band. So here it is, the D-808. You can still find it on Amazon for about $100. I'll have links down below for you guys to check it out. Really cool radio for the money. I really like it. Enjoy the tonal quality, enjoy the reception. Just a high sensitivity receiver. You'll get to hear that tonight, hopefully. So yeah, feature-wise, let's go to the left-hand side. We got our carry strap. We have an external antenna jack for FM and shortwave listening. Volume control. Headphone jack for FM stereo listening. To the front of the radio, we have a metal speaker grill with a 3-inch speaker behind there. We have a display with our battery life indicator, our clock showing, and temperature or alarm time. That when the power is off. Now, of course, when the power's on, you'll see some extra things. And of course, display over here can show local time and signal strength and signal noise ratio, which you'll get to see when I turn it on. Buttons, as you can tell, on the left-hand side there, we have FM, long wave, medium wave, short wave, air, and we have a dedicated light button. I really like that light button. We're just going to go ahead and turn it on. I believe it's click press, yeah. Now it'll stay on the whole time. It'll do it till the battery's dead. If you don't forget to turn that back off. Pretty cool, though. Over here we have our AM bandwidth selection, which is really nice. I believe there's 7 of them on medium wave. FM stereo toggle. You can see the orange writing. You can set the FM band select, long wave on or off, meter band for shortwave. Up here we have time set, of course. Beep on or off. I don't like the beep, so that's off. As you can tell, of course, 9K, 10K here. Alarm, dedicated alarm button, dedicated display button like you saw, dedicated single sideband button for upper and lower sideband toggling. Info button for RDS, lockout feature, and a page function for your presets. You get 100 presets per band. I believe you get a total of 500 presets, and you use the page function to go through your 10 presets per page. Now, I like this because I can put my favorites on the band on the first page. Second page could be like my DX. Third page could be daytime. So it's just nice. You can organize your presets that way. I do enjoy that. We have browse tuning, up and down incremental tuning with these buttons here. Handy if you want to use the buttons on the front. Or you go to the tuning on the side. We have the main tuning control, which is notched. It has a push button. So for squelch, for the air band, which is really nice. And of course, it'll work on shortwave and other bands as well. It also has step tuning. You can go fast or slow with this. So you have your normal tuning and your fine tuning if you want, or just leave this to do the fine tuning. You have a dedicated fine tuning knob here. So I leave it on fast and I use this for fine, which is nice. Here's your DC input micro for charging the 18650 battery, which is replaceable. Top of the radio, we have the whip antenna, which is 26 inches. Not bad. On the back, it'll show us our frequency coverage for this radio. If you look at FM, it covers 64 to 108. Full coverage, of course, for medium wave, airband, and shortwave, which is nice, and long wave too. And there you go. So kick out stand, vented case. It takes a button top, 18650. It ships with a lower capacity, 2000 milliamp hour. These things, I did some testing, and even new out of the box, they run anywhere from 1600 to 1800. They're not as advertised. So XHData also has an upgrade you can get, which is in this radio. They have a 3000 cell, which they guarantee to be 2500 or better, even though it says 3000. Mine gets about 2700 on my test, so not too bad. These are $5 a piece, which is real affordable, and you can get a twin pack for $10. I think free shipping. So yeah, great unprotected button tops. Sometimes they're hard to find, so there you go. That's what I'm running. And I think on the bottom there's a reset button. Yeah, reset hole there. Okay, cool. So it's a quick size comparison with this radio. I usually have my suspects here. I got my CC Pocket by C Crane. Current time, I think this one here is 11:37. That's PM, Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA for the sake of the band scan. This gives you a general idea for size. Then I have the ever popular CC Skywave. As you guys know, smaller radio, longer run times for sure. You'll get about 60 hours, 70 hours on this one, which is nice, even to, I believe, the single sideband model as well. If you're looking for something smaller and compact, tonal quality is going to be better, of course, with this 3-inch speaker here. You get to hear that. And then if you don't have those radios, we always have the handy deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves D-808s from China land. Sing it with me. Break it down. Dun, 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 dun. Iron Man rocks. We get the idea for a deck of cards. All right, cool. Let's turn it on. Here we can hear it tonight. Hopefully a lot. I'm hoping. We'll see. So click that on. Hit it. Sleep timer. I set it, but no big deal. Volume control. Now, if you're D-808, this is about 4 or 5 years old. My volume control got scratchy, and I used to be able to just work it back and forth, and it got quiet. But after a while, it didn't work. So I had to actually open the radio up. Pretty simple, 5 screws. And I took a little tiny, I don't know, I got this little like plastic point here. This is used for applying glue, but I put a little bit of deoxic D5 fader formula. There's a little window on the volume potentiometer because it doesn't come off. There's no screw to take it off, which is unfortunate. But there's a little window, a little rectangular window, and you just put just a drop in there and work the volume, and it's like new again. So if you have a problem with your volume, easy to fix if you have those tools and you have the formula. This is stuff I use. Always use fader formula on volume potentiometers. You don't want to remove the carbon film using anything else. All right, cool. Let's tune. All right. So yeah, we can change our display here, alarm time, local time again, signal noise ratio. I think I'm going to leave it on time because signal strength really on AM at night, it can vary quite a bit. That's good. So this is 530, I believe, CHLO, Brampton, Ontario, 441 miles. They advertise at 250 watts. Great that I'm picking it up. Woman's voice is CBK 540 Watrous, Saskatchewan, which is 1,025 miles to the west-northwest. The male voice is a little more local, WAUK Jackson, Wisconsin, which is 70 miles to the north, 400 watts. I'd like to turn this towards Watrous a little bit better, but then I get the Wisconsin station. This is cool. Awesome. So here's WAUK Jackson, Wisconsin.
We have somewhere between 10 and 12
Back to CBK. That's fantastic. I'm curious, I have a Terk Advantage. This is just such a distant station, it's fun to pull them in. Let's see if this makes any difference. I'm going to tune this down. Change this so I can see that difference. There we go, about this. As good as I'm going to get it.
How did you not hit Hudson? You had a pretty good life after trying to bring fascism to the United States.
Nice, okay, we'll keep going. We got a lot to cover. Yeah, I just wanted to show you the Terk Advantage in action with this radio. This radio also has a 4-inch internal ferrite antenna for the medium wave reception. So not bad.
I don't know what else to say.
550 KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts to the south-southwest.
I would consider him a friend.
no pay. They are
560 WIND Chicago. That's to the southeast.
accountable.
I'm all in favor of that. Here's the Great to talk to you again. Just want to briefly speak on boxing. I still have my love affair with boxing, but it's not what it was. When it was more consistent, when we had Iron Mike and Holyfield and...
So 590, I believe this is KXSP, Omaha, Nebraska, 405 miles, 5,000 watts.
Other than that, Canelo's not showing me nothing. I think he's done. If you don't learn to control how much you spend on...
Getting a hint of WMT 600, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles, 5,000 watts to the west.
But yeah, I think you just gotta, but the formula gives you permission.
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 52 miles to the north, 10,000 watts.
Your shoulder wasn't irresponsible.
That's right.
And permission to do the...
Okay, can't hover on the music, but sounds good. CFCO 630 Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts to the northeast. And if I turn it to the southeast, we're going to pick up St. Louis, hopefully. Okay, we're not picking up St. Louis, but we're still picking up CFCO, on Chatham, Ontario. Okay, next station.
For the remainder of the season, ESPN reports that quarterback Anthony the regular season and
Okay, this is WMFN 640, Peatone, Illinois, 75 miles, 1,600 watts at night.
throwing shoulder during the second quarter of
You want to get your country on in the evening, 650, WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
When that man from Wisconsin came down, you felt the difference. You felt it.
So here's 660. This is cool. It's coming in great. WFAN, New York, New York, 750 miles to the northeast. And home of the Yankees. Very cool.
It might not be the answer,
Yeah.
but you need to believe. We're 500 right now. There's hope.
Right. No, of course there's hope. There's more than hope. You guys they just beat Philadelphia. I mean, there's hope. It's 3-3. You would have signed for that. I mean, now watching the defense play and watching the team play.
It's coming in great. Cool.
For some reason, the Cardinals, right? The reason they have the biggest baseball fan base.
Here's 670, the score, WSCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs.
Rams that were there. And so, ain't nothing new. I mean, calling from Cleveland, the Browns had that weird story. And then probably one of the most notorious is the Indianapolis.
Maybe it's the last on my list of Canadian teams I'd like to see win it, but sure, they can have it too. But after everyone else, Vancouver, after everyone else gets their turn. You're right. And you and I can argue.
You never know, Dan. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the book.
Thank you so much for having me.
There you go, Dave Hill. The book is called The Awesome Game, One Man's Incredible Globe-Crushing Hockey Odyssey. It's out now.
I think it's Canadian station. I'll put the info here because I have just the Toronto station, which is the other way. This is, I believe, it's Toronto CFTR. Okay, keep going.
From Saskatoon and Rod, in our current age of wokeism, has anyone ever tried to...
CKGM, Montreal, Quebec, 763 miles.
On this radio station, on TSN, on TSN, like in a panel? Absolutely.
and cooked to perfection by an elite team of factor chefs.
WLW 700, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
How's that sound? Pretty delicious.
ZipRecruiter finds you the needles in the haystack. See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
podcasts are so good. They're actually radio shows. New podcasts, hosted daily on iHeartRadio and KFAN.com. For details. Well, trust your eyes. At what?
Okay, I'm not sure what this is. I think I heard the call letter, so if I did, I'll put a little pop-up here. Cool, yeah, I don't usually pick up something in this direction.
Payola hearings. When the Payola hearings took place in 1960.
Highly selected, notice that? 720 is one of the strongest stations I have. You can tell by the gain here. In the same direction as that 710 was, so sometimes that can be a big issue with most radios. This one here is highly selective and was able to not allow 720 to break through.
Alan Freed. These are people who played what they...
That's fantastic.
Music, period. He'd work within a playlist, and the playlist would be...
WGN Chicago Raleigh James Show.
7 people now just pay off the music director. But regardless, the freedom...
I think we're picking up CKDM 730 Dauphin, Manitoba, 820 miles. Beautiful. Music there, CFZM 740, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
Chicken Blues, Billy Warden is Dominoes, and Louis Armstrong with Thelma Middleton, I Want a Butter and Egg Man. Yep, the show's about sex, and sex, I think, is basically just thanking someone with your body. Don't you think?
Lovely.
How many votes there are for Jim Jordan?
750 WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles.
You will hear it here first. And also we'll give away some free stuff. So that's our plan for today. How's the sewing coming, Anna?
It's going good.
Yeah, are you
right about slavery reparations in the Atlantic, and he was always championed.
Here's 760 WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles to the east. All right. And you can go step up here.
Do you need a car? I'll tell you, I want you to see, young lady, what I really think of your statement. And yes, that's me rolling up the piece of paper, and I'm going to...
WABC, New York, 750 miles. I'm going to go a little quicker here. But yeah, this is coming in great, and being able to tune back a little bit to get away from 780. 780 is another station that's real strong.
Go to Jacqueline in Brooklyn. Help me, and especially Kenneth. Kenneth is the youngest one here with these entitled brats at Harvard, NYU.
Just seeing some great selectivity out of this radio tonight.
Yes, Palestine.
That it's necessarily keeping the lights on for anyone, but it is a very happy...
Here's our local WBBM Chicago News Radio, old-time radio Monday through Friday, in the evenings, 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. If you can tune it in, it's awesome. Central Time.
That was CBS Minnesota's Caroline Cummings reporting. Coming up on Bloomberg Business, a top Wall
to make sure they go over the...
CKLW, Windsor, Ontario, 270 miles.
Walking companion. Simply walk in silence, without stimulation, distraction-free. Proponents say it allows people to be alone with their thoughts. They feel more relaxed.
Albany, New York, 740 miles.
More mindful.
Now, this amazing idea, the idea called walking, is
pretty like Alicia Keys praising the terrorist attack.
Here's WBAP, I believe, 820, Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles.
Who the people that hate the Jews are? Let me tell you, when you can get the most out of your 20,000 breaths, life gets a lot better.
830 WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles to the west.
Because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better.
A nice version of Lyme disease, I've learned.
Here's WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 300 miles. They have Ground Zero on right now, and then Coast to Coast comes on at 12, and runs till 4 in the morning. I'm up for that. I'm a late nighter.
I eat a lot of meat. I like to work out.
Selfishly, I don't want to see a Game 5, but like New York is 4.5-point favorites. You got Chelsea.
It's a good night tonight. KOA, Denver, Colorado, 890 miles to the west.
Chelsea Gray is that shoot around today.
Some big antennas up in the mountains.
She hurt her ankle. Never good. no, that's not good. And then Kira Stokes song.
Copain, et parfois j'ai le sentiment que ce n'est pas bien que Tam ou Mine.
CJPC is Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast, right over the Great Lakes. Nice and easy to pick up, usually in the evening.
Ce n'est ta faute, hein? Anne poursuit à cet instant.
Actually, you kind of actually show for the last week.
So here's 870 WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles to the south.
Because I've been sitting here for the past 2 hours.
Hey, Jasmine in the old show Parenthood. Bronx native actor Joy Bryant, 49. Brooklyn native actor Vincent Spanos, turning 61. Wynton Marsalis, turning 62. Hey, action star Jean-Claude Van Damme is turning 63. He's not expendable. Of the Winans singer, Vicky Winans, hitting 70 now. Yeah, American Gangster, Terminator 2, Speed.
So here's WCBS 880, New York, New York, 750 miles.
This was in fact a Hamas rocket.
So here's 890 WLS Chicago, a high-pitched whine coming from the camera. Now I can actually detune the radio a little bit by 1 kilohertz, jumps down to like 888, and it tends to take it away.
Minute to mouth. We're going to do the responsible. And we're going to wait to see what really happened. Because I'm not going to be part of anybody's propaganda.
Actually have a valet. Hey, Sir Richard.
I think we're at WWJ, Detroit, Michigan. 950, 270 miles again. East.
Our brand new Tapper's Jewelry Store. And I hear it has a diamond lock.
Going a little quicker so we can cover most of the band.
Hey, it's Jason Smith. If you like using debit over credit...
Okay, I think we're on KMBZ 980, Kansas City, Missouri, 490 miles, 5,000 watts at night.
Everyone with cashback on everyday purchasing. Plus, you're not charged any account fees, period. Whether you're moving... that next stage of life, whatever it is, Discover Cashback Debit is for everyone. Check out eligibility and terms.
I could be wrong, because it's coming in strong in this direction as well.
Discover Bank member, FDIC.
Klein tools are new at Lowe's.
So looking for call letters.
Because, for one thing, in real life, people have cores. But if you look at a lot of pictures on...
This is fantastic. Usually, lesser radios can't get that selectivity. They always bounce with the stronger stations nearby. I have 1000, which is a strong Chicago station in the same direction. This 990 is coming in perfect. CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles.
But they do exist. And if you look at some...
It'd be interesting to see how it shakes out. Will there be...
So WMVP, Chicago, local.
To a victory, in Game 4, and plan
ESPN, as you can tell.
That parade on the strip. I'll say this.
They're rolling over. Absolutely.
KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles.
WHIZ in Ohio. Let's continue.
Maritime shipping each year. Fall brings cooler temperatures, changing colors, football games, and of course, tailgate season.
According to a study by
WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles. Nice. Always comes in clear from the East Coast.
And it's big business with people dropping $35 billion in food and beverages.
Just for fashion. The story of
WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles to the west.
and how sneakers change both here.
Education, policing, and the issues that matter to you. The mayoral debate between Sherelle Parker and David O. Only on KYW News Radio, 103.9 FM.
This is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles. You got the call letters.
Oil is now available to all KYW listeners at a fixed price that can save you hundreds.
Very nice. Got some religious music coming from Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles on KAAY. Okay, must be the outro for Coast to Coast. A lot of times they rebroadcast before they do the new one. This is 1100 WTM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles. They got their music copyrighted. Did you know that?
Taken care of. Make sure everyone's happy. And that's why you
1120 KMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
for all your food for work needs.
Got a hint of Bloomberg Radio, WBBR, New York City. WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles. Make it a little quicker.
People sell their policies, and we can probably help you too.
This is Wham, 1180, Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
Or visit CoventryDirect.com to find out if you're sitting on a gold mine. That's
Here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day.
WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles. Now we're going to cruise up to the top of the band and finish this up.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous. I'm embracing the complementarity of maleness and femaleness. I'll go deep into the church's teaching on what it says about bodily and modesty.
This is WSDZ, I believe, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
Of our body. Thanks for being with me today.
Tune here on the buttons.
By Leno Equipment. 1380 KLID AM. Brainerd Baxter. 105.1 FM. 8286 TV. The Fan.
Okay, I don't have that on my sheet here. I may have found that before. I'll look it up, and if I find information, I'll put it here, but that's pretty cool.
Game 2 of the National League Championship Series is in the book.
Oh, wait. You know what? I think I probably have that. Did you say KXFN? I think he did. Yeah, okay. So that's St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 1,000 watts at night. Yeah, nice. I usually don't get that. It came in nice and clear. Okay, we just hit 12 a.m. So we should get top of the hour stuff. You can spend a lot of time through this part of the band. WMBD, Peoria, Illinois, 135 miles, 5,000 watts.
As hatred flares, Iran's foreign minister
1510 WLAC, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles.
fronts inevitable.
The situation in the Middle East is a total and it wasn't
WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles. The Bengals, I believe, home of the Bengals. Okay, we have 1610 CHHA, Toronto, Ontario.
An unmatched selection, fast free shipping, free road hazard protection, and over 10,000 recommended.
I think this is KOZN, Bellevue, Nebraska. 390 miles, 1,000 watts at night.
Smack the Diamondbacks tonight, 10-0. They take game 2.
Top 25. Brilliant Tuesday. The Hawkeyes are also ranked number 3 in the preseason USA Today coaches poll. The national Hawkeyes.
KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles. That's a religious station there. Okay, I'll keep going.
I guess, guys, I am wonderfully made
And if you have any sensibility and intelligence about you at all, you would just continue to cry, I will praise thee, O God.
Hey, it's Brother Stare on 1680. There you go. Wow. There's a ghost from the past.
He has tied Reggie Jackson for the most home runs.
The last station near KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles to the west. Cool.
Both of Kyle Schwarber's home runs, he helped get things going.
All right, great. Yeah, no, this volume sounds great. Everything's good. So you turn this off. Yeah, you can turn that light on all the time, or it's nice it turns it off when you turn the radio off. Nice feature. So there's the D-808, totally worth $100. Like I said, I'll have links below for you guys if you're interested. Just a fun radio. Love having this radio. I love the fact that it uses an 18650 versus the Ceodon's R108. You know, the little BL5C batteries. This sounds good with the heavy bass, but you know, the little battery doesn't last as long as this one does. So I do enjoy the tonal quality of this radio too. I do like the brighter tone. It's not too tinny. You know, it's perfect for voice. You heard it. Sounds great. So if you enjoyed the video, give a big like. If you like the radio, give a big like. That's awesome. Iron Man likes it. 2, if you like XHData or Ceodon, same company. Radio Owl, they're all the same, all tied together. Make sure to subscribe to the bell icon to get notified of future videos where I review, showcase, you know, do band scans with. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the D-808. Do you have one? Do you use one? Are you looking to get one still? Because it's been out for a while. It's still a winner, I think. I really like it. I do like the flush-fitting buttons that seem pretty well put together here. The lettering hasn't come off. Very easy to read. Very simple setup. Yeah, I like it. Alrighty. Yeah, let me know down there in the comments what you think. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in my next video.